Shalom, you guys. It's me, Kianna, coming at you today. And okay, so let me start off by saying that I thank you guys for sticking with me and staying with me for so long, no matter how long I'm gone. And I appreciate that so much because it speaks volumes of the support that I actually have. So I thank you guys for doing that. It really did touch my heart, and it really does touch my heart when you guys do that, because you guys remember I was gone for 7 months before, and you guys still stuck around. And to my new subscribers, my new sugar lumps, that is, I thank you guys for evidently finding something of value on my channel, and looking forward to new videos from me. You've come at a time of change, and if you look back on my videos, I had, over the past 4 years I've been on YouTube, 4 years will be August, I believe, August the 14th, I think, to be exact. But I've had quite a few changes, but I think that is normal. I think it's healthy, and I think it's expected, because we're not supposed to stay in one spot mentally, and especially spiritually. Well, so I have returned, as you can see. I left almost 2 months ago, and I returned yesterday. I know that video was kind of vague, and I know you guys have a lot of questions, and that's understandable. I didn't do it to make anyone upset, or I didn't do it to try to draw attention or whatever. I did it because this is a serious topic for me, and it's so deep and so embedded in my spirit that I want it to be children free. I didn't want any disruptions and Pootie in the background playing and asking for his Cars movie to be on TV and all that kind of stuff. So being that a lot of you guys are mothers, I think that you guys understand why I didn't want to actually get into such a passionate subject, but I did want to let you guys know that I was okay. Also, what to be expected from me. I'm going to move when God tells me to move. I will not push myself. I will not question. I will not be hesitant. I've learned that we all have, in a sense, a spirit of rebellion, especially us strong sisters. We carry so much, and we're so strong that not only are we combative with people, but sometimes we can be spiritually compatible with God. So that's something definitely we have to work on, and we need to find a balance too. So I did that video yesterday because I felt in my spirit that it was time. And again, being that I am learning how to act and not question and move when he says move, then that's what I did. So that's why that video was out of the blue. I didn't even have any words like prepared or thought of to even talk to you guys about. I just wanted to peek in and say hello, and to let you guys know that I'm back. I didn't know how long I was going to be gone. There was no set time, as you can see from my last video. Well, not the one that just left yesterday, but the last video before my departure. But let's address the elephant in the room. And no, to all you guys that's going to try to fat shame me, I'm not the elephant in the room. But yeah, let's address my hijab. Yeah, I actually just got a couple of packages, and I will be doing some hauls, because I just ordered a whole bunch of them, and that's just the old package, and then my hijab clips and stuff like that. And I usually wear hijab jewels and stuff around my hijab. So okay, so I'm trying to be careful with my words because I do not want to offend anyone. But you know, people are people, so some people are gonna be offended by anything that you do. So I can't tiptoe around that with so much. But I will try my best to be sensitive towards anyone's religion, anyone's religion beliefs, anyone's spiritual mindset, and their spiritual walk. I will be mindful of those things, and so please know that when I hesitate as far as talking, it is to be careful, because some things that we do and say can rub people the wrong way. And I know everybody says, you know, I don't care what you say, and I used to even say that, but the fact remains is I should care a little bit of what you say, because I don't want my walk or my journey to interfere with someone else's salvation. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I hope I'm explaining myself right. So with that being said, okay, so the question is, am I a Muslim? The answer, believe it or not, as I stated in the last video, you will be quite shocked, because I am not a Muslim. I'm really going to try to explain this, you guys, but when you're dealing with spiritual enlightenment, and when you're dealing with supernatural issues, you really can't put them into words, so I'm going to make every attempt to do so. So please forgive me. When I left YouTube, I knew that it was time for me to leave, because usually I get the travel bug, I usually tell people. And traveling for me gives me, it does something with connecting with my spirit. I have a lot of theories about why traveling opens me up, as far as enlightens me more. Not just seeing other cultures and, you know, being able to see outside of these Merlin walls and this muddy water, but it's a renewal that happens within me that thus far in my life traveling has only been able to do. So when I feel that travel bug, I know it's something that is going to be dropped in my spirit. So again, practicing obedience. I knew that I had to go when I had to go. I didn't know why all the way. Now I know, and I am forever grateful, and all praises to God. It was dropped in my spirit about a week and a half after I left. So that would be about 7 weeks I've been covering. That it's certain things I have done wrong. It's certain behaviors that that is not pleasing to God, and it's certain sacrifices that need to be made. And I truly did not know that there is a whole community of non-Muslim women that cover their head. I really did not know this at all. Please believe me. But it's awesome when God drops something in your spirit and you think that you're the only person in the world, but you just go ahead with the flow regardless, even if you have to stand alone, because you know that that's what He wants you to do. And then you all of a sudden find out that there are millions of people like you, thousands on YouTube, it's a wonderful thing, because you're like, I found a home, you know. So he put me on a spiritual fast to cover my head, for many reasons, for atonement, for spiritual cleansing, for submission. Of course, my husband is the head, but he is the head over my husband, and the wrapping of my head, or covering of my head, is just a reflection on, or the representation of submission. You know, in the Old Testament it says, you know, we can go back and forth about, the Old Testament says you should cover, and then in the New Testament, and of course we no longer have to go by those laws. Then a lot of people say, some people cover their heads, some women cover their heads, because of that they don't, we're supposed to cover our heads when we're praying, and if you're praying without ceasing, as the word says, then they leave their head covered. So it's a whole lot of reasons why people cover their head. Now, at times you'll see me wear a hijab, at times you'll see me wear a head wrap, but also, besides the submission and all the other reasons, it is a calling that's been dropped in my spirit of modesty. He does not want me to show much flesh, and this is why sometimes I'll wear it as such, depending on the weather and things like that. If I wear the head wrap, I wear my hijab cover underneath so that my neck and upper shirt area is covered. Sometimes, as you saw in the profile pic on the other, sometimes I wear a full garment, hijab garment. But yeah, so the past couple of weeks has been quite a journey, you guys. It's just something that my husband explains it as, he said he sees a peaceful, like at home, like I was searching for something and I feel at home now. Because I always, ask him, or, of course I wanted to ask him if it was okay for me to cover my head, and to if that would not be pleasing to him. I wanted to get his opinion, of course. And he said that he loves it when I cover my head, because of my meaning behind it. And I know it's confusing to a lot of people. For instance, I just came in from going to the store with Daddy, and I had to explain to someone from my previous church. She works as a cashier at the store, and she was like, "Are you a Muslim now?" And I was like, "No, I'm not a Muslim." Now I will say this, I have been researching things. I have been awakened to certain things. So where I'll be in the future, I don't know. Will I even share it with you guys? I'm not sure. If I'm called to share it, I will. But this is a journey of modesty for me. It's a journey of submission. It's a journey of restoration and renewal. It's a journey of purifying. And I'm enjoying the journey. So I hope I'm answering the question that I know everybody was going to have. I probably won't talk about it all the time, So what I'll probably do is refer people to this video if I can't be, if I have to be long-winded with the reason or response to someone. But yeah. So I'm actually, I don't really wear pants anymore. Usually it's long skirts. I really don't wear anything sleeveless. I feel uncomfortable in it now. I really can't explain it to you guys. I really can't. But I can tell you this. When I do certain things, I feel convicted. And then I know that I'm not supposed to embark on that again. It's almost like when you're a kid and you touch the stove even though you know it's hot, and then you touch it and your parent says it's hot, don't touch that, and you touch it anyway, and you get your hand burnt and you don't want to touch it no more. You want to be obedient and listen. Well, that's kind of me right now. So I know that a lot of times it won't be understood. Many things spiritual can't be explained. But I hope that my efforts in trying to explain to you guys is received. Last thing before I leave you guys, I want you to know and to be assured that my journey is not to put anyone down, to raise myself up. My journey is not because I want to be better or look better than the next person, or to be more holy than the next person. That's not my attempts at all whatsoever. So I hope that whatever I do share, whenever I share, and even if I'm just silent in front of you, I hope that you guys receive it in the way that it's given. Now I know that some people just won't receive anything, especially not from me. But it is what it is. And I just pray that you guys know my intentions. Again, I repeat, I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm not saying I'm more holy than anyone. My walk is not everybody's walk, just as well as your walk is not my walk. But the beautiful thing is we can share our journeys with each other. And I hope that you guys enjoy my journey of modesty with you guys. So I will at times come with a haul of like long maxi dresses and things like that I got. I will also come with a haul on some things that I have been making. I have been learning I've been learning a couple things in this last 7 weeks, you guys. Someone pointed out in my last video that she noticed that on a previous video that I was writing to someone in Hebrew. So I am learning to write in Hebrew. Speaking in Hebrew is a little harder than writing for me, but I am learning. I also have been learning how to make and alter clothes. I'm also learning how to start growing a garden, but I'm doing it in a really cool way, and I'm going to be able to share it with you guys because it'll prove that you can grow a garden anywhere. So I'm doing that. Yeah. As far as health, I am doing the same, but I'm here, and I am forever grateful that every day that He awakens me, He really awakens me, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Yeah. So, alright, you guys. So I don't know and have no order of when my videos will come out or when I'll do videos. Again, I'll do them when I move to do them. They will be on a variety of different topics. I will also be getting into some topics that are quite controversial. And before, I tried to stray away from those topics, but I think that just like we receive and we allow others to be able to voice their opinions and their thoughts and their beliefs, I think that it's only fair if I am able to do so as well, without having to tiptoe around things. Because I'm sure that you guys just don't want one person's opinion on certain things. I'm pretty sure you want several different people's opinion, just to know, just to see where their head is at, or to see where their mindset is, or their heart is, or their beliefs are. So yeah, so I hope that this video has answered the elephant in the room, and I look so forward on talking to you guys again soon and sharing so much that I've learned thus far. So I will talk to you guys later. I thank you all for tuning in, and continue to be blessed. Peace be unto you.